name is Adam Schaefer, and I want to thank the County Council for having this public hearing tonight. It looks like I'm going to have the privilege of being the last person to speak. So for the past 2 months, I've been particularly proud to say that I'm from Whatcom County. And this is because on August 9th of this year, the County Council took a bold action to protect our planet, to protect our community from the existential threat that exporting unrefined fossil fuels poses. Today we are discussing whether to continue protecting our planet, our environment, our community. This public hearing has allowed us to hear the reasons why people think the Council's actions were incorrect. So far, the folks who think the Council made a mistake, they have made 3 main points. Number 1, climate change isn't real, or it isn't caused by burning fossil fuels. I think the laughter that followed those claims is the appropriate response, and I'll leave it at that. Number 2, our economy relies on what would be banned by this moratorium. The USW, a union that represents workers at Cherry Point, opposes crude oil exports. They recognize that refinery workers refine, and this is a moratorium that will prevent the refineries from converting to becoming export terminals instead of what they're currently doing now. Number 3, they're saying that it's unrealistic to believe that a just transition from these dirty, dangerous fossil fuels can be done to clean, affordable forms of energy. I find this idea to be the one that I understand the least. Time and time again, the world repeatedly finds a way to change what we think is realistic, to redefine what we think is possible. There was a time about 50 years ago in the 1960s when the Earth was facing similar grave existential threats. And in that moment, when the world was afraid for its existence due to nuclear threats, America came together when given a seemingly impossible goal: to put a person on the surface of the moon and to bring them home. John F. Kennedy gave a quote talking about why he chose to give that goal to America. He said that we chose to go to the moon. We chose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we are willing to accept, one that we are unwilling to postpone, and one in which we intend to win. And so this is the attitude that we must adopt now. This is the time that we need to be taking action, and it can't just be NASA doing the work, it can't just be the president providing leadership. This time the work must be done by our local communities. It must be done by business owners, by families, and more importantly, the leadership must not just come from the president, from Congress, but yes, the leadership this time must come from even our county councils. And we need this leadership because this work won't be easy, because this work will be hard. But on August 9th, the council said that we must take actions that work hard, and that it's not acceptable to leave these risks to our community. And so tonight, please continue to be the leaders that you have been. Please set an example for communities all across our country, all across the world, and decide to take these hard actions when we need y'all to take these actions the most. And please extend this moratorium and continue to protect our planet, continue to protect our country, continue to protect our communities, and continue to protect our future. Thank you very much.